Good evening, student. Today topic is slideshow. Slideshow, when the presentation is presented to the audience in full screen mode, where slides appear one after another, is called slideshow. Okay, when the presentation is presented to the audience in full screen mode, where slides appear one after another, is called slideshow. Okay, so start slideshow, then click slideshow menu and click slideshow view. ओके तो फुल स्क्रीन हो जाएगा, फुल स्क्रीन योर स्लाइड. ओके, और शॉर्टकट की F5. स्लाइड शो शॉर्टकट की इज F5. ओके, तो फिर नेक्स्ट, to move to next slide we use down arrow key and right arrow key. Okay, to move to the next slide we use down arrow key and right arrow key. Okay, the next move back to previous slide we use up arrow key and left arrow key. Clear? Okay, slide left right move and up and down. And next you are for coming back to normal screen mode or to exit slideshow view we use escape key. Okay, okay, normal screen mode or to exit slideshow view we use escape key. Okay, slideshow viewer F5 and escape key your normal screen mode. Clear? Okay, so start.
Today, we are going to be working with OpenOffice Impress. Impress is OpenOffice's presentation software, which can be used just like Microsoft PowerPoint. With the software open, click on Presentation. The presentation wizard will open up. Any settings we set now can be changed later. Click Next to open an empty presentation. Then choose a background. You can click on the different color patterns and a preview will show. You can choose any one that you want. I like blue and gray. After selecting your background, click Next. Then click Create. We are now ready to make a presentation. So now that we have it open, let's go over the layout of the application and some of the buttons. Up in the top toolbar, there are many buttons that you will use often. The first button is for creating new documents. If you click on the button, it will create a new document in whatever application you are working in. But if you hit the down arrow right next to it, you can select a new document with any OpenOffice application. The folder can be used to open an existing document. The floppy disk will save your document when clicked. The printer icon will print your document. The scissor and paper icons are cut and copy. After they have been used, you could then paste. The undo and redo arrows can fix mistakes. You can use these icons to insert charts and tables. The hyperlink icon can be used to insert a hyperlink to the web. The new slide button is used to create a new slide. If you click the down arrow, you can then select the layout for the new slide. The slide layout button can be used to change the layout of the slide that you are working on. The slideshow icon will start your presentation. The menu bar will change depending on what you are doing. When you are editing text, this toolbar can be used for editing your text font, sizes, and styles. On the right-hand side of the application, we have another toolbar. The Properties icon allows you to change your slide layout or text. The Master Pages icon allows you to quickly change your slide backgrounds. Custom Animation allows you to add animation to objects. Gallery enables you to add stock images. Okay, now we are going to make our first slide. The default first slide is called the title slide. We are going to start out with a simple introduction of our presentation. First, let's click on the top title bar. This will allow us to type our title. Open Office and press Presentation. Now, let's click in the content box below. Now we can type in our names. At this point, I feel like our slide is a bit empty. I think making the font a bit bigger may help. What I can do is click in the text box and then highlight the text by holding down the mouse button and scrolling over it. I can then go up to the menu bar and change the text size. The larger the number, the larger the text. I'll do this for the title as well. The slide still has a bit more open space than I would like. I'm going to pull the title down. I will do this by clicking on the title box so that I can see the drawing points. When I see the blue squares around the box, I can then click and hold on one of the box lines and drag it down. Okay, now we're going to make a second slide. In the top menu, click on the new slide icon. From there, let's select the title and content slide. Click in the title box of the slide and name it How to Add an Image. There are two easy ways to add an image to a slide. One is clicking in the content box and then click on the Insert Picture icon. The other is to click on the button on the bottom menu that says From File when you hover over it with your mouse. From there, navigate to your file. Select it and then choose Open. If you want to change the size of your picture, all you have to do is click and hold on one of the points, the green boxes, and move them in or out. Now we are going to make a third slide. Click on the New Slide button in the top menu and select the slide layout that you want. Let's make the title be How to Add Animation. Now let's add an image again. In the content box, click on the Insert Picture icon. Now select and open your file. Great. Now let's add the animation. In the right menu, there's an icon that looks like a star. It is the Custom Animation icon. Click on it. Then click Add. This will open a custom animation box. Here, with entrance selected, we can choose multiple styles of animation. Appear, checkerboard, fly in. With automatic preview selected, the slide will preview what the animations will look like. I'm going to choose fly in and then click OK. Now, in the custom animation box on the right, we can choose how our animation will start. Animations default to start on click. This means that during your presentation, you will need to click on the slide for the animation to play. Or you can select after previous, and the animation will start right away when you get to the slide. I will leave it set to on click. I'm going to set the direction that the animation flies in from. I'm also going to change the speed of the animation. Once done, I'm going to click the slideshow button in the top menu to see how the animation will look during our presentation. Don't forget to click. Now let's try something else. Let's make a new slide. Click on the New Slide drop-down icon and select the Title Content slide. Give the slide the title Art and Drawings. Great. Now go over to the right-hand menu and click on the Gallery icon. Here you can find a lot of clip art that you can use in your presentations. To name a few, we have arrows, computers, finance, people, and schools and university. All have great images we can use. Let's try to add a few. First, I'm going to select a computer because I'm all about technology. Click on the image you like and drag and drop. You can resize it if you want. Now I'm going to add a person. This guy looks like me. I will drag and add him on my slide. The next thing we'll add is located down in the drawing toolbar. We are going to add a callout. After selecting the callout, you need to click and drag to place and size the callout. Now, you can click and drag to reposition it if need be. If you double-click inside the callout, you can now add text. I love OpenOffice. Now I'm going to click on the slideshow button so we can see the final slide. Nice. Okay, now we just need to save our presentation. Click on the Save button. Now navigate to where you want to save your document. I'm saving mine to the desktop. Type in a name in the Save As box. I'm naming my document Presentation. Now we need to choose what file type we're going to save our document as. Click on the File Type drop-down. The default is for the ODF presentation file, .odp. That would be fine if we were only going to be opening this file with OpenOffice. However, we may need to open this document with Microsoft PowerPoint. Select Microsoft PowerPoint.ppt. Since Microsoft PowerPoint is the industry standard, this document will open in any presentation software. Then click Save. We then get a dialog box pop-up. It states that the document may contain formatting that might not be able to be saved in a Microsoft format. It's really just a warning for you to check your document for changes that can happen when we save. I've rarely seen issues, but we'll review our document just to be sure. Click the button that says Keep Current Format. Our document is now done and saved. Let's go to the first slide. Now click the Slideshow button. Click the mouse to go through the slideshow. It looks great. Well, today we created a slideshow with OpenOffice Impress. We learned how to add text, add images, and animation. We talked about saving the document. I hope you found this video useful. If you enjoyed this tutorial,